Good morning, students. Welcome to the Kakatiya Junior College E-classes. Okay, myself Sagar. I am the faculty of botany. So this is the first class. So in this class, we are going to discuss about the syllabus. So how many units are there? How many chapters are there? We can get clarification in today's class. So here, before going to the syllabus, here you should remind in that first year BPC, total marks 440, total marks 440. In the first year botany, first year BPC, total marks 440. So in that 100 marks English, 100 marks Sanskrit or Hindi or Urdu, 60 marks for botany, 60 marks for geology, 60 marks for physics and 60 marks for chemistry. Okay. So total you can see 440 marks, 100 marks for English, 100 marks for Sanskrit Hindi. Okay. 60 marks for botany now. 60 marks for botany, 60 marks for zoology, 60 marks for physics, 60 marks for chemistry. So this is our subject botany. This is our subject botany having 60 marks. Okay. So first year botany as examination point of view. So the botany paper having 60 marks now. So this is a 60 marks paper, first year botany. Okay, once you can see here, this is the 60 marks paper botany. So in these 60 marks, but what are the chapters are there? How many units are there? We are going to clarify in this today class. This is the introduction class. In this class, we are going to discuss what about the syllabus. How many units are there? How many chapters are there? Everything we are going to get clarification in today's class. So this is the 60 marks paper learning. So what are the chapters are there? Then you can get clarification now. See here. So here in this first year botany, total 7 units are there now. Total 7 units are there. Total 7 units are there. These 7 units are divided into 13 chapters. These 7 units are divided into 13 chapters. Okay. Total 7 units are there. These 7 units are divided into 13 chapters. So what are the 7 units? What about the syllabus? Now I am going to explain. You can see here. So here, first unit now, unit 1. Unit 1. Unit 1 is diversity in the living world. What is the unit 1? Diversity. Diversity. Diversity in the living world. Diversity in the living world. Okay. Diversity in the living world. This is the first unit. This first unit includes 4 chapters. Diversity in the living world. That is the first unit. This first unit includes 4 chapters. So what is the chapter 1? See here. Chapter 1. Okay. Diversity in the living world. That is the unit 1. Before only I said 7 units are there. These 7 units are divided into 13 chapters. So first unit is diversity in the living world. This first unit is divided into 4 chapters. So here, what is the chapter number 1? That is the living world. Chapter number 1. Chapter number 1 is living world. Chapter number 1 is living world. Now what is the chapter number 2? Chapter number 2 is biological classification. 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 This is the chapter number 2, biological classification. Next, chapter number 3. Chapter number 3, science of plants. Science of plants, botany. Chapter number 3, science of plants, botany. Okay, this is the chapter number 3, science of plants, botany. Next, chapter number 4. This is the last chapter in this first unit, that is the chapter number 4, that is plant kingdom. Plant kingdom. Plant kingdom. This is the chapter number 4. So this first unit includes 4 chapters. What is the first unit? Diversity in the living world. What is the first chapter? The living world. Second chapter, biological classification. Third chapter, science of plants, botany. Fourth chapter, plant kingdom. Okay, this is the first unit. Now going to the second unit. Second unit now. Okay, second unit. Second unit is structural organization in plants. Second unit is structural organization in plants. Structural organization. Structural organization in plants. So this is also called morphology. This is also called morphology. This is also called morphology. Here you can see fourth unit. What is the fourth unit? Structural organization in plants, that is also called morphology. Okay, this is the second unit. This second unit includes only one chapter. This second unit includes only one chapter, that is the fifth chapter. This second unit includes only one chapter, that is the fifth chapter. That is the fifth chapter. Okay, what is the fifth chapter? Morphology of flowering plants. Morphology of flowering plants. Morphology of flowering plants. Morphology of flowering plants, that is the fifth chapter. Only one chapter only there in this second unit. What is the second unit now? Structural organization in plants, that is also called morphology. That includes only one chapter, that is the fifth chapter. What is the fifth chapter? Morphology of flowering plants. That is the fifth chapter. Okay. Now going to unit number 3 now. Third unit. Third unit is reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. Unit number 3. Third unit is reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. This is the third unit. This third unit includes 2 chapters now. Okay, that is the chapter number 6 and chapter number 7. So chapter number 6 is modes of reproduction. Chapter number 6 is modes of reproduction. Chapter number 6 is modes of reproduction. Chapter number 7, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. 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 Okay, these are the 3 units. Unit number 3, reproduction in plants. This unit number 3 includes 2 chapters. That is the 6th chapter and 7th chapter. 6th chapter is modes of reproduction. 7th chapter is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Now see here, unit number 4 now. And what is the unit number 4? Unit 4. Okay, unit 4. Okay, unit 4 run. Unit 4 is, okay, 3 units completed. Third unit is reproduction in plants. The third unit includes 2 chapters. Chapter number 6 is modes of reproduction. Chapter number 7 is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Okay. Now, unit 4. Unit 4 is plant systematics. Unit 4 is plant systematics. Plant systematics. This is the unit 4, plant systematics. This 4th unit includes only one chapter, that is the chapter number 8 now. That is the chapter number 8. The 4th unit, what is the 4th unit? Plant systematics. This 4th unit includes only one chapter, that is the chapter number 8, taxonomy of angiosperms. Taxonomy of angiosperms. Taxonomy of angiosperms. Taxonomy of angiosperms. Okay, taxonomy of angiosperms. Okay, this is the 4th unit. 4th unit includes only one chapter, that is the chapter number 8. Now coming to 5th unit now. Unit number Y. 5th unit. 5th unit is cell structure and functions. Cell structure. Cell structure and functions. Cell structure and functions. This is the 5th unit. This 5th unit includes, this is the 5th unit now. Cell structure and functions. The 6th unit includes 3 chapters. That is the chapter number 9, unit of life. Chapter number 9, unit of life. Chapter number 9, unit of life. Okay. Chapter number 10, biomolecules. Biomolecules, chapter number 10. Chapter number 11, cell cycle and cell division. Cell cycle and cell division. Cell cycle and cell division. This is the 11th chapter. So, what is the 5th unit? Cell structure and functions. This 5th unit includes 3 chapters. Chapter number 9, unit of life. Chapter number 10, biomolecules. Chapter number 11, cell cycle and cell division. Now coming to the chapter unit 6 now. Unit 6. Okay. Unit 6 is internal organization of plants. 6th unit is internal organization. Internal organization in plants. Internal organization in plants. This is the 6th unit. The 6th unit includes only one chapter, that is chapter number 12. Chapter number 12 is histology and anatomy of flowering plants. 6th unit includes only one chapter, that is chapter number 12, which is histology. Histology and anatomy. Histology and anatomy of flowering plants. Histology and anatomy of flowering plants. Okay, this is the 12th chapter, which included in 6th unit. Now coming to the last unit, that is unit number 7. That is the Last unit, unit number 7, that is the plant ecology. Plant ecology. Plant ecology. Plant ecology. This plant ecology includes only one chapter, that is the chapter number 13. Okay, unit 7 is plant ecology. This unit 7 included only one chapter, that is the chapter number 13, ecological adaptations. Ecological adaptations. Ecological adaptations. Succession. Succession and ecological services. And ecological services. Okay, see now. So this is about the syllabus. See here. Once again you can see here. This is about the syllabus now. So this is the syllabus. Total 7 units. The 7 units includes 13 chapters. See here. So this is the syllabus. This is the syllabus now. Okay, this is the syllabus. Okay, this is the syllabus. First unit, second unit, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So total 7 units and 13 chapters. This is the overall view of the syllabus. So here, after the syllabus, you can see here. And what about the examination pattern? We are going to discuss about the examination pattern. So this is the syllabus now. This is the examination. This is the syllabus. Okay. Before only we discussed our botany paper having 60 marks. But in the 60 marks, what about the examination pattern? How many sections are there? How many marks are allotted for each section? Then you are going to discuss in this class. So here running total 60 marks paper. This 60 marks paper is divided into 3 sections. 3 hours time. They will give 3 hours time. In this 3 hours time you have to complete 60 marks paper. So in the 60 marks paper included 3 sections. Okay. First one is the section A. Section A. Section A. Section A. This is completely very short answers bit. Very short answers type bit. Section A. This is very short. This is very short answer type. Very short answer. Very short answer type. Section A, very short answer type. They will give 10 questions. You should attempt each and every question. There is no internal choice. Each question carry 2 marks. 10 questions they will give. You should attempt all 10 questions. Each question carry 2 marks. 10 to 20 marks. Okay, question number 1 to question number 10. Okay, total 10 questions you have to write. There is no internal choice. Each carry 2 marks. 20 marks. Section A is 20 marks. Question number 1 to question number 10. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total 10 questions there. Each carry 2 marks. There is no internal choice. 10 to 20 marks. This is about the section A. Very short questions. For each question 2 marks are allotted. So next, now coming to the section B. Section B. The section B is short answers type. Section B is short answers type. Section B is short answers type, short answer type questions, short answer type. So here they will give 8 questions. In that internal choice is there. Out of 8 questions, you should attempt any 6 questions. Each question carry 4 marks. Okay, this is the section B. Short questions type, short questions. Each question carry 4 marks. They will give 8 questions. But here internal choice is there. Out of 8, you should attempt, you should write any 6. Each question carry 4 marks. So 6 4 yeah, 24 marks. See here, question number 11 to question number 18. Question number 11 to question number 18. Total they will ask 8 questions. In that 8 you should attempt, you should write any 6. Each carry 4 marks. So 6 4 yeah, 24 marks. 6 4 yeah, 24 marks. Okay, total how many marks completed? 44 marks completed here. Remaining 16 marks for long answers type. Remaining 16 marks are long answer type questions. See, that is the section 3, section C now. That is the section C. Long answer type questions. Section C, that is long answer type questions. Long answer type. Long answer type questions. That is the section 3 now. So that is from question number 19 to question number 21. That is question number 19 to question number 21. Question number 19 to question number 21. Total 3 questions they will give. Out of 3 questions, you should attempt any 2 questions. Question number 19, question number 20, question number 21. They will give 3 questions in this section C, long answer purpose. Out of 3 questions, you should attempt any 2 questions. You should write any 2 questions. Okay, each question carry 8 marks. In that section 3, they will give 3 questions now. Question number 19, 20, 21. Question number 19 to 21. Out of 3 questions, you should attempt any 2 questions. Each question carry 8 marks. So you should write any 2 questions. 2 8 ja 16 marks. 2 8 ja 16 marks. Okay. Once you can see, once you can count. Section A 20 marks. Section B 24 marks. Section C 16 marks. Total that is the 60 marks paper is there. Total 60 marks paper is there for botany. Okay. So this is the examination paper pattern. How many sections are there, everything. So for long questions, compulsory should draw the diagram. Compulsory for long questions, for short questions, compulsory whatever may be. Is there any diagram means compulsory should draw the diagram with pencil and also label the parts. Then you should get extra impression and then you should get maximum full marks. So compulsory diagram for long questions and for short questions, compulsory you should draw the diagram. Okay, labeling compulsory with pencil. But very short questions no need. What they will ask the question, so directly you should write the answer within a simple form, within 2 or 3 sentences. Why? Because for that allotted only 2 marks, no. At least 2 or 3 sentences you should write, and direct answer you should write. No need to any description. So this is the pattern, Nani. Okay, these are the 3 sections are there. Total 60 marks. And today we discussed about the syllabus and also discussed about the paper pattern. Okay, this is the introduction class. And in next class, in tomorrow class, we are going to start the syllabus from the first unit, first chapter. What is the first unit then? Diversity in the living world, that is the first unit. But what is the first chapter? The living world. So, compulsory you should learn carefully. So, compulsory attend these classes. Okay, thank you.